Good morning and God bless. I just wanted to address an issue that I have. I wouldn't say issue that I've been having. Just addressing something or recognizing something doesn't make it an issue. But I notice there's some people that I cannot, I wouldn't say mold with, not equally yoked with. And I don't know if other people feel the same way, especially people in situations like mine. I had wonderful grandparents who decided to raise me, so I had nothing but the best representative of love and family from them. But I didn't get that same family feeling from a lot of people around me. I think a lot of people pretended until I lost those parents. And I think a lot of us are feeling that as well. When certain individuals leave, then a lot of people are just faking in order to get things from those individuals, especially if you were the one who were like very close to them, or what they would consider a favorite. Once they don't have access to them, or they're not covering you, or keeping you out of things that you don't even know is happening, then people start showing their true colors. But with that being said, I notice I'm not getting along with people who have big, strong family ties. And we need to understand that there are people in the family who people are going to seclude and detach from, and there are people in the family that people are going to favor and try to promote and try to want to succeed. And often, sometimes those people that people want to succeed, sometimes it's because they don't see a threat, because they really don't see it possible, because people never really want you to do better than them. But when they see another individual who's doing it another way, and things are happening for them, and it's happening faster and better, and it's the opposite way of what they've been told, or what has been working for them, and they see that it's working for you, you become a threat. So people are not going to help you as much as they would help another individual. But those other individuals act blind to it. They feel that people support them because they are popular, they are one of the greatest, they are the ones that's going to make it, and somebody saw something in them. But sometimes that's true, and the opposite side is that Jesus saw something special in that individual, and sometimes the family is trying to keep the individual from finding themselves and getting around other individuals. A lot of things that my family didn't want to tell me or praise me about, and some of them did, I found other individuals love and adore about me. A lot of things I was criticized for, not only in just family, just in high school and different things like that, are things that a lot of people thank me for, bless me for, I would say promote me for, but I get issues of jealousy there as well. But yeah, but there seems to be two different type of people. It seems to be those people who are favored by people or family, and those people who are favored by God. And they don't understand when you're like, their whole life is centered around being able to call them brother, being able to call their sister. If I get into this problem, I won't get into that problem because I can call my brothers. And it's like something like they try to hold over you, or I can go out with this person and that person, or because my family is close and my family is big, or they always got my back, or if I need my rent paid, I don't have to worry about that because I can call my family or my friends. But they don't realize that some of us are very powerful because we can do all those things and we don't need to call anybody. Whether it's, the power in us, the power of God in us, all we have to call is on Jesus, Lord. And they don't understand that. I guess they haven't reached that level of spirituality yet. And I find myself that way in relationships as well. When a person is trying to get to know me, and then they want to ask about the family. I also find myself being set up by people because a lot of us have big, large families. A lot of them are watching us. A lot of them are hating us. A lot of them want us to hate them. A lot of them want people to bring up that conversation so that they can think and say that we are talking about our family or talking about another individual's family. And people have not been having fathers and mothers and marriages around. So people have big, large families that we don't even be aware of. So we'll have somebody hating us to be our cousin, and we don't even know. They be our cousin's cousin, and they consider us family. They, go in for the kill and tell everybody it's a family situation. And you don't even know this individual. This individual just sees something in you that they hate, or that the other cousin or somebody hate. And sometimes they be in a whole other generational group than you, like that you're not that you don't pay attention to, but you're not giving that the notice that they think that they are getting from other individuals in that age group, or just in people doing things that they're doing. And you're breaking the box and breaking barriers, and you're doing other things, and your mindset is not on that. Very positive or negative. But I find people always want to know and determine me by how much my family loves me. It's like, do you not read the Bible? The ones that Jesus favored the most didn't have too many people who loved them, whether it be family or friends. Brothers turning their back on brothers. Brothers, raping his sister. Several different stories in there where family wasn't quite. Actually, that is the reality of some families, of most families, so people don't want to believe that, especially when they're not the ones who are the victim of the jealousy or the envy. They want to believe that they are somehow superior than others. And I'm just finding that it's difficult for me, and I guess sometimes that's what I can call weird. It's difficult for me to, because when I meet you, I'm wanting to meet you. You know, when I meet individuals, when they meet me, they want to meet me. But then you find other individuals who meet you and they want to know how you feel about a certain person, what you have to say about this situation. Do you know what really went down when they stole from you, or when they plotted and planned on you? People are meeting you just to, I don't know, just to interrogate you and not to get to know you and love you. And it's like if you don't have this big family circle of husbands or a husband, a father that's present, or brothers that come at the drop of a dime, live next door to you. Y'all had a strong connection. They visit or something like that. It's like they're determining if they can use you, play you, if they should love you, respect you. And I do take it that women who have been raised by their fathers. Now, don't get me. I have my father. I guess that was my grandfather, but he was the best man I've ever met in my life. One of the only men who never made me feel uncomfortable around him. Never looked at me as if nothing but a child. His child, one of his favorite children, and a child of God. Most men, you know, and most of us know that growing up, whether it be uncles, whether it be whatever the title is, didn't know how to appropriate look at or be around little girls, and cousins included. So a lot of people have been through a lot of different things that can cause pain as well. But yeah, let me tell you something. It doesn't make a person less because everybody doesn't favor them, everybody doesn't love them, everybody don't support them. And especially if you both are on the same level, you meet this individual at this job, and they're even exceeding you. There's no reason for you to think that they're better than you or you're better than them when they had to get theirs from, what y'all say, like the mud or whatever. You know, they had to get it from like the gunk, the heart inside of their soul, their real true strength. When all you had to do was call on this person or that person. It's like y'all looking at it real mixed up. And even with that, I don't look at those individuals as less than me, but I do look at it as, in life, and what I've experienced is, if you take something from me, I know how to go get it back. And I ain't got to call nobody to do it. If I don't get promoted this way, I'll find another way to do it. And I don't got to drop no names. I don't need to beg for anything, a sympathy, a promotion, or anything like that. I have Jesus Christ in me. But people with that mindset, what they don't realize is it's a weakness, because those people not always going to be around. We say hi and bye to people every day, by choice, not by choice. And when they don't have those people to lean on, that I can just call my brother. When they can't do that, those individuals are the individuals you see breaking down to prostitution, drugs, all these different things, which also, I don't judge, but these are things that's not good for the body and good for the soul. And things that they don't want to do, or things that they criticize other people from doing, saying they would never do, is the things you see these individuals doing. So before you judge somebody because you have this, and that, or you even have access to, I don't know, some type of weaponry or money or inheritance, just remember that there's people doing all that and more with less. And that makes them powerful. That makes people be jealous of them. That makes people envy them. That makes people not want to help them, because they know if they ever get in these positions and everything that they use to attack you all that work doesn't. It's too much. It's too powerful. It's too spiritual, and influence other people. We're raising generations of people like them, who don't fall for the okie doke, don't fall for the situations to make you look crazy, to provocation and stuff. While you trying to say somebody's scared or timid, and you and always if if you ended up in jail and different things or losing this or that, and they don't want that for them. They actually have things to lose, things that they cherish. You just have things all mixed up. But I am noticing that I'm not able to relate to people who feel like family is everything. Family is wonderful. I wish mine was better. I wish my relationship with people were better. I didn't ask for the fallouts. I didn't ask for some people to be jealous of me. I didn't ask for a lot of things that people made it seem that I asked for. I didn't ask for people to hate people because they knew me, because they were related to me. I didn't ask for any of that, but a lot of things I got blamed for. And you can't judge an individual by their situations. There's babies being raped every day. People, all they ask for is a home. They ask to be adopted. They ask to go. They didn't even ask for that. To be honest, most of those people would rather be with their moms and dads. Moms and dads are abusing them. People didn't ask for that. And I just think it's really wrong for you all to pick people and judge people and then cry about stuff like racism. It's the same exact thing. It is the same exact thing. It's another form of narcissism. I just think it's very messed up that you can cry about that, but then you can treat somebody else wrong for the same exact reason, because there's a difference, because of the way that, like, we didn't ask for our skin color. I love it. I would ask for it. I love my skin, but people didn't ask to be. People didn't even ask to be rich. You didn't ask to be who to born into your family. As far as we know, we didn't ask to have big butts, little butts, pretty smiles, big smiles. Big personalities, small personalities, nasty family members, nasty siblings. We didn't ask for any of that stuff. And I feel like you guys can comprehend that, but choose not to. It's a selfishness that you need to feel. Maybe it's somebody else told me that was a very nasty, mean person that says sometimes they just throw this image out, and they're just fake. They have to throw this image out to make you feel, because they feel very low about themselves. So now they have to updo you, one updo you, three do you, or whatever the word is. So sometimes they'll brag about things that's not true. They'll make situations out that's very bad. Marriages and things seem like they're good just because to make it feel like they're better than you, because they feel like you're better than them and your situation is better than them. And we don't even have to brag. Sometimes it's just the fruit of our souls and the way people respond to us, the way people love us genuinely, the way we love genuinely, that aggravates them. But to them, they think it's us, and they have to one-up us, and they think they're in competition with us. And sometimes we don't even notice these individuals. Like I said, sometimes people be mad at you and they be family. You don't even know, because family goes so broad, especially when it becomes like cousins and stuff like that, and these different baby daddies and different things like that. It could come full circle, and you all could be family. You don't even know it. But they know it. People hold back secrets from you. Sometimes you're dating these individuals, or you're going out with these individuals who have stalked you online, and they know they're your cousin, or it's very creepy and crazy out here. Be limited with yourself. Be limited with your time, but be like over-exaggerated with loving yourself and loving God. And if you can, bless people without taking everything from you and your family. Remember, your kids still have to eat priority. Your kids is your priority before any man, often before you. Jesus is priority over everything in order to provide for yourself and your children. But no, these people out here on some nasty stuff that you could not even imagine. And you'll be talking to somebody and you don't even know. You think that this is an individual you just met. These people take you out, and the news thing is be like a family brawl. And you're like, damn, that was my family? Like, you don't even know, especially people being adopted and foster care and different things like that. And you wonder why they're inquiring about things like that, just to go back to tell the other people or the popular people in the group that you don't feel respected, or you don't feel a part of the group, or you're out dissing this group or this person or this family or this job or something like that. I love you guys. Be blessed. I'm so sorry that it has to be so difficult. I'm so sorry that we had to decode everything. But to me, that should tell you how fake this world is. And a lot of them, they'll try to put that on people like us who are good people. And it don't be us, it be them. Because they always project. They're fake to the core. They just want an image. They only using you for an image. They're only using you to build a relationship. Somebody hates you. Somebody's watching you. And if they can go back and give some bad information or some negative information, they got a brand new friendship group. They're introduced into this new club. Some of them really want your soul. Some people will imitate everything about you and just basically become you to attract the things that they want, that they felt they were not getting. I'm so sorry that we have to decode everything, and I'll be glad when we can just be real and normal, and that real be genuine and kind and not nasty. You know, some people think they're only real if they're out here trying to kill people and set up people and have guns and money and different things like that. Like I said, we just have a different mindset than people. We have a totally different, what they think is popular and cool and who they think is popular and cool is not for us. But so I'm finding myself to be a lot of times alone. I keep meeting, even I do meet a weird person. They always need to be inquiring about something. I done did all this by myself. I done came out from the mud a couple times and had everything stolen from me. People have called to get things repossessed. I don't know why I've been their main focus. Why me coming up, and other people have felt the same way. We want to know what happens when she succeeds because apparently they're afraid. Everybody want to know, what are they afraid of? And I'm recognizing that now. But I had all sorts of attacks, and I'm still, I've had hard times as well. And just to go through all that and still have a positive mind, still have that joyous spirit, still have the love in my heart, still want to help other individuals, still be good, still want to learn and improve my education to reach certain goals. I think even just, not even gloating, now that I look at it, first I didn't understand, is amazing and priceless. But other people see it as envy and jealousy and hatred, and that's where a lot of attacks are coming from. And people will make you think that there's something wrong with you when actually there's so much right about you. There's so much right about you that can inspire the world, that can change the world, that can just make somebody's life different, make them feel valuable, make the government and people value people. Like, it's not costing you that much money to make sure people eat, sleep, have somewhere to lock their things into, have somewhere to lock themselves into, have some sort of security, hot water. If things were just changed and manipulated a little bit for people's favor instead of capital gain, you still gain, and you probably gain more, But the greed is blinding people, the wanting it to be popular and wanting to be at the top and have the most likes and all these things is blinding people, and having the most money, to the point that I think it's going to take somebody greedy to finally be humble in order to fix a lot of this stuff. But and I think they talk about that at the end of the Bible, and that makes perfect sense. Somebody that somebody glorifies, they're going to have to change and not be what you think they are. With a lot of followers, it only makes perfect sense. But anyway, I love you. God bless. And I'm so sorry that we have to decode things. I'm so sorry that they want to confuse you, make you seem like you're the enemy, you're the problem, you're confused. Even though you're going in the right direction, you're going wrong. Nobody else loves you. And be aware of that too. In those circles where people make you feel that nobody else loves you, often a lot of people do. And that's what they're trying to keep you from. They want to keep you feeling as if everything that you're doing that's amazing is because of them. It's because somebody knows that you know them. And it's not that they're nobody, but they're nobody. All that stuff, the things that you've got, is usually because of you. Because those type of people don't want to give anything to you. They don't want to put in a good word for you. They don't want to help you. Anything that you have gotten is because of you and God. I don't care what it is. I don't care who is around. But more than likely, anything that you have lost and keep losing and keep having come up that you don't plan or want or work towards is because of some devil that is in your life that you do need to cleanse from. God is of good things. Devils are of bad things. You are of good things. And if not, pray to be of it, Clean out your soul from nasty filthy demonic foods and poisons and drugs and different things like that, and clear your mind, and you'll see an amazing you. I think that somebody said that to me, that God is in you. I think there's a little truth in that. First I didn't believe that, but there is a truth of you, and that's why people do envy you. When you wonder why do they envy me instead of God, because there is a piece of God in you. There's a piece of that light in you that they don't have in themselves to stop them from even wanting to do or think nasty, different things. We all have problems and thoughts of bad things, you know. Mine was finally, you know, clarity is coming as you get more close to God. Not even with age, just more close to God makes you not want to treat people bad, not see good people as opportunity, you know, to do anything but to love them, accept them, or leave them alone. But yeah, I'm definitely running to that. So if you see me seclude myself from you, I don't want people around me who feel like they are only who they are. And that's great. I admire you if you do. If your family was able to stay strong after losing the big, what you call it, the mothers and the grandfathers are the glue. But also, I don't like the proud for the haughtiness, similar to God, of feeling like you're better than somebody because you have that, because that really was not your choice. Nobody's actions or loyalty or love is your choice, you know. You can manipulate it the best you can, but that's just kind of pure manipulation. I don't see that as a plus that you did all this because you had all this support. Because when you don't have it, are you ever going to still be able to stand, like y'all said, all these issues? And sometimes it's best not to. Sometimes it's okay to not win every, you know, or go after every fight or participate in every argument. Especially, you know, like I said, there's individuals with almost a dull soul, an empty soul. But those other individuals, a lot of that stuff is set up so that they can destroy your soul, get you locked up. Nobody know who you are, and they out here acting just like you, teaching people all the stuff that you taught them, all the stuff they studied and stalked in you, making women and men think they're inspirational and stuff because they've been watching you. You know, that is the goal, and people don't understand it because they think that it's not happening to me. These people love me. Honestly, that's not a flex, you know? People say it's not a flex for people not to like you. It ain't a flex for everybody to like you because nobody thinks that you're going to be, I have to be out shit in life. Nobody thinks that you're going to succeed. They making you feel that way. They're making other people feel that way. They have no reason to be intimidated by you. They almost see the failure in you. You know, they see you as like a pity thing, something to make somebody look like they're doing something. I don't even really, man, when I get to the point that I need you or want you to do something for me, that's like my lowest, you know, my last option. And oftentimes it really wasn't. You know, you have to have even that additional faith in God, you know. But if you do need it, you need it, that's fine. But a lot of times I didn't. And what you really need is yourself, God, and your works, your faith in your works. But yeah, when you don't have those people, you're going to see a weakness in you that those people saw in you. So, and that's not to tear you down. It's just to say be better. You don't always need to lean on people because people are not always going to be there. And I'm telling you, they're going to embarrass the hell out of you. They're waiting for that one time for you to go and ask them and expect it. And they be like, be pleased, you know, make a scene, you know. Now, if you know about that life, now you're both in jail. You know, people are waiting. People will lift you up to drop you on your ass. Ask the other narcissistic women and wives and different things like that. Like, where are they now? These people will lift you up, use you for everything you got, and you have nothing to fall on but your ass. So you need to put some fire in it and know how to do things for yourself. I love you. God bless.